I said, girl, why you keep calling? I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just wanna go back to the future, so I brought that girl a DeLorean. 21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it.
You wanna take my money, bro? Son, come here, son. You think I'm playing with you, son? You think I'm playing with you? What you think I'm doing? You think I'm playing with you? Man, let me tell you, bro. Man. Alright, you know what? Alright. No, you're not getting away that easy. Oh, no. No, boy. Money, son. Money, son. Come on. Boss. You wanna get my money? I can't find it. Give me that. Yeah, I did you some. Boy. Man, I'll tape you up. Shut up. Oh, man, shut up. Oh, what's that right there? Huh? You hear me, boo? What's that right there? Huh? $25? What is that? Give me my money. Boy, I'm about to flash on you, boy. I'm about to do you something, son. Come on. Actually, let me hold this first. How much you got on your card, bro? I said, alright. I'll just take your wallet, too. Good looking, bro. Ain't no hard feelings, right? Where that tape go? I'm gonna take that off of you, wherever it went. It's all good. Alright, partner. Stay up.
Excuse that. Sorry, I had to get my money, my bread, my moolah from somebody. You know what I'm saying? But, however, how y'all doing? I'm not doing too well. I made another video before this one. As you can see, I have the same outfit. Dripping as usual. But, you know what I'm saying? I made a video and I'm not gonna explain because if you watch the last video, you'll know what happened. So, yeah, I am going to be doing a reaction. Alright, sorry, let me start over. She better come back here and ask me to do something. And I'm finna be like,
My kids are total cheapskates. They know we don't waste anything. You eat every bite of food on your plate, pick up every penny you see. Good job, mister. I'm Jordan Page, and I'm the ultimate cheapskate housewife. You want to sit here? Okay, you can sit here.
okay. To start, these cheap people are not really cheap. I just think, you know, it really irritates me because you see these people's house and you're like, how are you cheap living in that nice house? If you don't want to live that cheap way, then go live in an apartment and then have the things you need.
A typical family of 5 can spend up to $3,000 a month.
Oh, you see that baby's head? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But sheesh, Nick, I got you, bud.
month on household necessities.
Hey guys, you ready to eat some breakfast?
But Jordan, a 27-year-old housewife in Utah, spends less than half of that.
The juice, we water it down big time. 1 part juice to 5 parts water.
Dang, girl, that is... You wasting juice. You taking all the freaking, the taste from it. I mean, yeah, I do that with my cranberry juice and my apple juice too, but like, she put this much of regular juice and then put this much water. You know, remember that video where a girl goes, 1 shot of vodka and then pours a whole bottle. Dang.
Waffles? Yeah! Oh, not wasting anything. And the way to do that is, we call it rationing. I'm gonna give you guys some cereal, okay? We're gonna give you 14, so tell me when to stop. Ready?
No way. She said, I'm gonna give you 14 pieces of cereal, boy. Would you give me 14 drops of milk too? Wow, that's toxic. He looking at her like, mother, you better put some more on my plate. You better stop playing with me. He said, you done? I need like 14. 100. What you playing
Eat all
with?
your Cheerios, or next time you only get 12.
On a scale of 1 to 10 of being a cheapskate, 10 being the highest, I'd probably say an 11 or 12.
Okay, Priya, you ready for your 2 lines of waffles? Yeah. Waffles are awesome.
Okay. She does not have to talk like that, okay? She do not have to talk like that. Are you ready for your 2 lines of waffles? Let me give you your, I don't even know, bro. I can't even think of nothing to say because that is just so random. But back with the video. Let's get
Somebody have those lines, like a grid, and so touches 3, you get 3 lines of waffles, and I know that that's how much he can eat. This is breast milk here, and we love it because it's free. While they're young and they don't eat very much, I freeze as much breast milk as possible so that when they're done, then I still have a few months worth frozen to stretch it that much farther. People a lot of times think some of my methods are a little extreme. Bacon's for Christmas. They think I'm a little crazy.
This lady wants attention. Okay? That's where I'm gonna leave that at. This lady wants attention. She just said bacon is for Christmas, bro. And pizza's only for July.
But I don't know if I care because it works. How much toilet paper do you think Hut should have?
Oh
Jordan
my
has found
God.
some of the biggest savings in the bathroom, cutting her family's use of toilet paper from 300 rolls a year to only 40.
The way to stretch your money is to make everything count. 3? Should we do 3? Okay, let's rip 1. How much do you think Daddy should use?
4.
Jordan always harps on me for using too much toilet paper.
But how do you wipe your booty with 4? This kind of stuff stresses me out just because of the way my mom taught us growing up. Like, we weren't rich. We ain't rich. We not rich. You know what I'm saying? You know, just kind of live in a house don't mean, just because people live in houses does not mean they're rich. And then, you know what I'm saying? But this is ridiculous. 4? How are you going to give a limit? Man, I pull that. You want me to show you how I wipe my butt, bro? Let me show you real quick. Okay, the thing is right here. Wait, I gotta put the camera down. Okay, so I'm sitting on the toilet. Okay, toilet paper rolls right here. And I pull it, and I just keep slapping that thing, right? I swipe, and I roll it around my hand, and then pull it off so it's in like a, you know, what is it called, a circle? And I go like this, and go, wow. Toilet drop. And then I gotta do it again just to make sure it ain't no. And they only use 4. That means when they wipe their booty, bruh, boo-boo gets on their hands. And I just touched my lip. That just made me so uncomfortable. Oh no.
Okay, let's try it.
It's a sensitive subject. But she wants to at least try and make that roll go farther.
Oh.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, now put that under Daddy's.
When I met Jordan, she would always find a way to get a deal on something.
Shortly after we were married, an opportunity arose for us to build what we thought would be our forever home. Things changed with the economy really fast, and suddenly we couldn't qualify for the loan for the house, but we had already built the house.
Losing the house really triggered, in my opinion, her being an extreme cheapskate.
Today, the Page family is financially back on track, and their extreme saving measures allowed them to purchase a $1 million home. But Jordan didn't spend nearly that much.
The original owners bought it for over $1 million, and we got it on short sale for about $450,000. Then we were scrappy and we sold the basement apartment to my parents for half. So we paid $225,000 for this huge, huge house that we love so much.
They live a lifestyle that would lead one to believe that they're much more affluent than they are. She has an innate ability to be able to do that, and I've always admired it.
Because I'm willing to pretty much do anything to save a buck.
I know y'all seen my eyes go up a little bit when she said that. Chill out, be cool.
I was just wondering if you guys had any food that you're not using, like
Whoa, why her eye?
She's not proud. It's like, hey, if you're going on vacation, you need to empty out your fridge, bring it over. People are still willing to give her food.
Hey, Chris, how's it going? I was actually wondering if you guys had any leftovers or any food that you're not using.
I've got some lettuce. Sometimes I'll give her eggs. And
Hey, this
sometimes
girl.
some stuff from our garden.
This girl is tripping, bro. No cap. Like, this stuff is great. Like, y'all don't understand. This stuff is... Like, she really... walks to her neighbor's house, okay? And asks for leftovers. My wife, personally, you would never, ever do nothing like that, because that ain't happening. Boy, girl, you better... I'll work a few more shifts, boy. I mean... Talk about being cheap. I know you don't care, honey, but people... Bro, that is weird, bro. Like... Oh.
And so I know she's probably going to put it to good use somehow.
And every person she's talked to is weird.
Jordan's monthly
Like, they seem so uncomfortable.
food bill comes out to a mere $180, thanks to her creative money-saving solutions.
So this is what I like to call an end loaf. In our house, we go through a lot of bread, and a lot of people don't like to eat the heels of bread, but Bubba likes it, my kids love it, and it's still good, so after a while, it makes an entire loaf worth.
Jordan's been trying to find out even more ways of being a cheapskate at home. So one of the ways that she tried was dashboard cookies.
A neighbor of mine, she gave us some cookie dough that was about to expire. I bake cookies without using any power, and it doesn't make your house hot.
I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. Hey, bro. But you gonna have to run my ones. You're not doing that. Don't have me come over your house eating cookies, and I'm going home crap in the sun, and you sitting here telling me your booty hole gonna be on fire, bro, just because they in the car. Oh my gosh. No way she is cooking cookies. And, bro, hold on. Let me finish it, bro. Let me stop playing.
With the car temperature at 160 degrees, she's finished baking for free in 2 hours. And it's this cheap thinking that's led Jordan to her newest and perhaps most extreme penny-pinching plan yet.
There's
That's tight. I hear that's tight. I ain't gonna lie, but that is so retarded.
Plenty of space in the back
That
of the
is
fence. That I think if we, no, hear me out. We could raise a pig and then get a ton of pork out of it. You can pay upwards of $3.50 per dozen for eggs. You pay $10 for a chicken, 6 chickens later, you're getting a half dozen eggs a day. I mean, that's incredible. That's great.
Don't matter.
What would our neighbors think of that?
Our neighbors might think we're crazy, but I think we could prove them wrong. We could just look into it. Oh my gosh, look at all these chickens.
Jordan spends only 3.5% of the family's income on food, 2/3 less than the national average. Today, she hopes to lower that number even further.
We're in the market for some farm animals.
What do you want to look at?
Well, can we start with chickens?
Absolutely.
Okay. The research I've done has shown that you can raise your own animals for a fraction of the cost as it would be to buy an organic package of meat or eggs or milk at the grocery store.
Yeah, just hold it like this. Hold nice and firm.
Nice.
Don't let it get away.
So how many eggs will each chicken lay?
Chicken will lay an egg about every 26 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or
That's
you
like
could
a
just
half
say
dozen
6
a day.
eggs.
That's a lot of eggs.
As soon as the chickens start squawking and making noise, her neighbors are going to be irritated with it. Here are some goats.
Hi. Oh, they're cute.
Especially with the goats, when they poop on our lawn. Like that. Have you milked a goat before?
That would be a negative. We go through a lot of milk, and this goat is going to give us $12 worth of milk a day. That's awesome. We actually can't have a pig where we live, but could we buy one and then just have it raised here? And then
Sure.
we'll collect when it's big and fat,
Yes.
ready for bacon?
Yeah. So this baby would cost $80. Then you would have to pay $30 a month in feed.
At least the baby pig's gonna stay here.
Well, if they're gonna do that, they
In
might as
6
well do
months,
that with
the
the chicken
pages
and the,
will
what
be-
is it called? Anyways. See, this
Well, they
is
have
where stuff
bacon
gets
every
interesting
day
and
for a
smart,
year
and it's
at
actually
hundreds of-
teaching other people. Before, homegirl was tripping. Now she's kind of thinking. She's thinking, you know what I'm saying? $12 in milk a day, bruh. You get a gallon of milk for less than $5. You know what I'm saying? You're making money. That's good. She's smart.
Of dollars below store prices.
And honestly, that amount of bacon, you know, that might actually be worth it. But we'll see how it goes.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea what it's gonna be like having goats and chickens in our backyard. Hopefully they can't get out.
Should we let him go right here? Do you want to pet one? They love it here.
Look at
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Hey, if my neighbors had that's the problem. I'm getting a slingshot and I'm finna shoot cans and bottles in my backyard because I would never want to hurt an animal.
Well, it looks like the goat's doing his business. That's a great start to having animals in our house, huh?
Not what we have in our backyards.
Oh no, see you that's weird. Where they have a higher backyard so they can look down into your that's weird. Nuh-uh.
And the pig's okay back at the farm?
He's doing just fine.
Fatten him up. Bubba wants
Get-
bacon.
getting fat.
Chicken.
Ugh, I hate when kids cry like that. It's so annoying.
Oh, honey, they won't hurt
I love kids though.
After the costs of feed, shelter, and vet bills,
That is
Jordan
it. I don't
will
want to
reach
hear
her
no
savings
more of
goal
that.
in 2 months.
That was great. And the learning experience, so if you guys want to save money in chicken, do not do that at your house. Have them people keep it. The farmers keep it, okay? Just do that. So I hope you guys like this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe and stay tuned. Peace.
I put my heart on my lips. I gave it all I could give. I made it hot at the crib. I kept that fire at the crib.